Hello guys, welcome to another video. My name is Jennifer, your Scentsy fragrance consultant, and today I'm going to be sharing with you, I have a little curious hand in my bucket. I'm going to be sharing with you my December empties. I'm going to try to get through this really quick because my assistant wants to help. Oh, sorry, had some curious fingers, but we're back. So I wanted to share with you my December empties. Basket is bursting at the seams as per usual, and I have some bricks that I also warmed that I got through this month. Well, I didn't finish them, but I warmed some of them. So we'll just go ahead and get started. First, I did warm half of a cube of sugar cookie. I have my Shine Bright warmer over here. That's where I popped half of the cube. I actually did that yesterday because it was really cold here in Texas. I don't typically warm bakery scents in my room because my room does get really hot. I have a big window here and it's like the front of the house. And so it gets really hot during the day because of the sun coming in. And so I don't really like to warm bakery scents in here. But yesterday it was cloudy, it was cold, so it was the perfect time to do that. So that's what I did. Then I also got through a lot of my walnut raisin muffin. This brick has seen better days, as you can see. But I've been warming this one in the open concept out there, and it does really, really well. I really like this scent. I feel like a lot of that sweetness comes through when it's warming. Really good. Then I also warmed Wrapped in Lights. I actually put this out in the warmers out in the open concept today as well. This is a really strong performer, really good performer here at my mom's house in the open concept. So I'm very happy with this one. That one for sure is going in my club at the end of this catalog season. Not the last brick, but the last brick that didn't fit in my bin is Beach Daisy. So this one, I only had one cube left, and it didn't make sense for me to hoard the whole brick for one cube. So I popped the whole cube in my other warmer that I have right behind here. It is Frosted Flurry. I think that's the warmer that it's called. If I can put a picture here, I will. So I did that. The other brick that I have here, I think this one is my last brick that I have. I did one cube of Snow-Kissed Cranberry. This is a really old brick. It's very juicy, as you can tell, because it's been in storage. I think I finally got it out of storage like a few weeks ago, a month ago. I think I mentioned that in my last empties. So I warmed one cube. I really love this scent. Now that it is safely in my club, I need to finish this brick. So I think that's what I'm going to work on the rest of January, because it's a really nice fruity scent. This is, for me, in my opinion, it is more of a light, light but more medium performer. My God, look at this. Oh, but it is such a pretty scent. So I'm definitely going to be warming this throughout January. So I'm going to leave this one over here so I can remember to warm it. I've been seeing, I think it's Patricia Gates who does like, well, I think a lot of consultants and like creators on YouTube do like melting baskets, like what they're going to warm for the following month or the upcoming month. I think I kind of want to do that because I find myself a lot of the time kind of not stressing, but just kind of undecisive as to what I want to warm that day. And I feel like if I have a melting basket, it'll probably be easier for me to decide what I want to warm, because I know for a fact, like, this is what I want to get through this month. So pick from this bin, right? So I think I'm going to try that in January. If I have time tomorrow, I might go through my stash and just pull out a lot of things that I want to warm, especially like my old bars that I've been trying to get through. I might do that. Anyways, carrying on, I got through a bottle of counter cleaner in lemon verbena. This is a really old bottle, but nonetheless, it performed amazing as counter cleaner does. Then I also warmed through vanilla rose this month, and I'm not a fan of vanilla rose. I am not, but I'm trying really hard to get through it. I think I did like one cube at a time in the open concept. And I warmed, like I did one cube and one warmer of vanilla rose, and then in the other warmers out there, I think I added something different. I think that's what I did because it's been a while, but I really want to finish this because I really don't like it. I'm going to put that, I think I'm going to put it in my January melting basket. See, I'm probably going to do that here. Like, going to get a lot of warms for my January basket through this Empties. Cranberry Candy Cane. This is another good scent. I added it to my One and Done Club, which I got an extra bar of. I really like this scent. It was a little too strong for the room. I feel like it would probably be a better option for like an open concept. So I think my other bar that I have, I will warm it in my open concept. Well, you know, out there. Then I have Olaf Warm Hugs. I think I did 1 cube in the restroom. It's a nice minty, like a minty sweet, a sweet mint scent. Season of Magic. This one is a really old bar. It's a pine scent. It's nice. This one is a really old one. I was trying to show you the back, how it's kind of like stained. I think this one was from the first time that this bar got released. I think it was it was a few years ago. I remember it was with the Mickey Mouse and Friends Christmas tree warmer. That was a really pretty warmer. But yeah, I got through that. Then I got through Ice Blossom. I did some samples and then I warmed the rest in the open concept. Just another tree scent. Nothing really special, in my opinion. Then I also warmed through Evergreen and Grapefruit. This is a really old bar. I actually picked this up. I want to show you. I picked this up at a vendor event from, you know, a Scentsy consultant that was doing a vendor event. And so her label is there. But this is a flat back. So it's a really old bar. But I really like this one. This is a really nice tree scent that I enjoy. Oh, I want to say it is the grapefruit note in there because I like grapefruit. If you can hear her moaning and groaning over there, she's not happy with me because she wanted to be a part of this video, as you can see, as you saw in the beginning, but she was not cooperating. She was making it more difficult. So I told her, you can help me, but you have to stand here or you can go and, you know, watch your iPad. So she picked her iPad, but obviously she's not happy about it. I didn't warm this. I think I meant to, and instead of putting it back where it goes, I dropped it in here, but I didn't warm this month. It's a nice scent. I think I'll probably finish that in the restroom. I'll add it to my January warming basket. Dragonfly Inn from the Gilmore Girls. This is a really pretty scent. Oops. I love how much this smells. But I'm not getting any scent throw from this. And I don't know if it's this bedroom, because I've noticed that sometimes I have issues with certain wax bars not performing in here. I don't have a problem with them anywhere else in the house, in the open concept, you know, or in other places like in my previous apartment. You know, I've never had issues with certain bars, but here they're not performing the best in this room. I don't know if it's because the room gets really hot during the day. I don't know, but I'm really sad because I really wanted to enjoy this bar. And I think I popped some cubes in the restroom. Was it yesterday? I don't even know. But I'm having that same issue, that I'm not really smelling this bar that well in the restroom. And I'm very sad because this is a really pretty scent and I really wanted to like it. I have it in my club right now because it's discontinued already. So I think I'm going to get one more bar and test it out and see what happens. But I'm going to have to warm it like in a different area because it's not doing anything. And I'm even thinking of adding another warmer just because I'm crazy like that. I'm thinking of adding another warmer in here. That would put me at 3 full-size warmers. And maybe that will make a difference. I don't know. This room doesn't really have high ceilings. I don't know what it could be, but I am pretty bummed because it's a very pretty bar. The label itself is gorgeous. Very pretty wax color. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I really want to like this. Not like it. I really want it to perform the way that I wanted to. If you're having an issue with performance on Dragonfly Inn, please let me know. Because if you're not, then I know for sure it's the room, and I will keep giving it a shot until I find the room where it will perform. Oh. And you know what? There's other wax bars that I'm having kind of the same issue. So that's what I mean when I say like I think it's this room. I think it's this room. It's not all the wax bars, but it's some of them, and it's some of those I've never had issues with before. So I really want to like the Dragonfly in bar. Well, again, I do like it. I really want it to perform well, because if it's a dud, I'm not gonna pay for it to keep getting it if it's not gonna do anything. Anyways, Cashmere and Corduroy. I finished this in here. And this is a strong performer, but this was another one that I was like, it was like a light to medium scent in here. And that's why I'm like, that's not normal for Cashmere and Corduroy, because that Cashmere and Corduroy in my previous apartment, it performed really, really well in there. So fingers crossed that it's just this room, because this is my temporary room. I could fix that, right? Next, I finished Mulan, True to Your Heart. I don't remember where I finished it. I probably finished it in here. But even the first time I warmed it, I couldn't really smell this one. So I have a feeling that that one is just a dud. Apple Cherry Strudel. I think I had 4 cubes left and I finished it in here. It was, if you saw my last club video, I'm kind of going back and forth between if I want to keep this or remove it. I think I'm going to remove it. I don't know. Because it doesn't, I mean, it lasts a few hours. I don't know. Anyways, have some more pumpkin. I had 2 cubes left. I finished that. Tropical Rumba Cooler. This one, when I warmed it in the other room, in the office room, that was my office previously, it had kind of like a funky smell to it. But then I warmed it in the restroom and I did 1 cube in the restroom and it smelled really good. Even my sister commented on it. She's like, I really like this scent. I'm like, it's a tropical rumba. I'm like, you really like it? She's like, yeah. And it did better in there than in the room. I think maybe this is one where you have to warm, like a little goes a long way. Because if you do too much, it might turn into not a great fragrance, maybe, if that makes sense. So yeah. Cinderella Happily Ever After. I've been warming this in the restroom. It is a floral scent. I'm not a floral person. But in the restroom, I feel like I could... What am I going to do with this one? I'll put it over here because I have some. These are empty. These I need to put it over here. So I'm going to throw those away. Anyways. Wildflowers and Sage. I warmed another cube or 2 in the restroom. This is a strong performer too. So... Oh, I still have a cube of Huddle Up. I did not get through it this month. Next, I warmed a bar of Amber and Peach. This is a scent of the month for January. This is another light to medium scent, but it is a really pretty scent. I have 1 cube left. I'll probably toss that in the restroom. I have a lot of ones with 1 cube, 2 cubes. So yeah. Then I have Cocoa Cashmere. This one was a scent of the month for November. I really like this scent. I added it to my club. It is really nice. I still have a few bars left. I might just get a couple more. I don't know if it'll be a permanent addition to my club, but for now, I added it and it'll stay there for a little bit. Homestead Holiday. I finished this bar in the open concept. This bar has seen better days. It was a little bit melted. Good scent. Oh, this one's empty. I'll let it over here. If you can hear my mom and my daughter in the background, I'm sorry. Just For You, I finished that in the open concept. This is another tree scent that I do enjoy. This one has a fruity note. I want to say it's blackberry. There's a fruity note in here. I can't recall what it is. But it gives it that sweetness that I really enjoy. The same thing with like evergreen and grapefruit. Kind of the same concept. Oh, I actually got through 2. Another Just For You. Oh, I didn't realize I got through 2. That's it. I'm trying to get through my old bars. I've had those for a while. Then I warmed Sweet Orange and Evergreen. This was a scent of the month a couple years ago. This one's okay. I feel like I like Just For You and Evergreen and Grapefruit. I feel like I like those a lot more. Family Is Everything. I warmed another 2 cubes, I think, or a cube in the restroom. This is all right. It's okay. It's a little too perfumey, too powdery for me, but I can get through it with warming it in the restroom. That won't affect me that much. Next, I think I did another cube of Louisa Beauty and Brawn. This one I do enjoy. This one kind of reminds me of Satin Sheets a little bit. Satin Sheets has a very like distinctive smell to me. I feel like this is kind of like Satin Sheets' cousin. So yeah, I need to finish this too. I don't want to have partial bars anymore in my bin, so I need to finish those out. Then I have Stargazing. I don't recall warming this, but it's in here. I have 4 cubes left still. Cider and Crimson Berries. I have 3 cubes left. I don't think I warmed these. I think I just never took them out from last time. Oh, I'm not throwing them away. Toasted Marshmallow. I have 4 cubes left. I really need to get through that. Whoops. And Lavender and White Blossom. This I did finish here in the room. Oh, I just dropped it back in here. I was like, whatever. And then there is a Scent Circle of Cocoa Lime. Who had this? I think my sister did. She had it in her car. And I told her, give it to me so I can add it to my empties. And yeah, that is it. That is all that I got through this month of December. Again, tomorrow I'm probably going to warm one of these partial bars just so I can finish them off and, you know, toss them out. So that is it. That is all that I warmed this month. I'm excited for January. I think I am gonna do that melting basket I was talking about, because I think that would make it easier whenever I'm trying to decide what to warm. I did try to do Patricia Gates's wax melting challenge. Is that what it's called? Melting challenge. I tried to do it 1 month and I started off pretty good, and then like halfway through the month I forgot about it. So maybe I can try to do that again just to kind of get through some of my stash, but we'll see. But yeah, that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Again, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.